Hi guys. So I am very much aware I haven't uploaded some YouTube clips for a while. So it is week 23. As I record this, it's actually halfway through week 23. So the last update you got from me was week 20. So I thought I'd give you a quick download of what's been happening. So I got my running results back from my running analysis, the 3D gait analysis, strength testing, all the things, and it was super interesting. One of the biggest findings was my hip strength. So that's the main culprit of my knee problems, and that's stemming back from being a professional salsa dancer for so long. My hips aren't used to working together. They have always had full freedom to do what they want, move how and flow, and now I'm asking them to work together in a straight line for hours. So obviously that's traveling down those weak hips into knee, and then obviously going further into the plantar fasciitis. So I'm working with my physio at the moment. We are looking at building glute strength and abductor strength. I'm being given 3 weeks of running. So I am allowed to ride a bike or use a stepper. So yeah, that's basically what my training has been. And also I did do another half marathon before I saw my physio. So that will be put up after this little clip. So I haven't disappeared completely. I have just been idling along in the background, being very consistent with my strength training. And did my half marathon, and now I'm just my physio says my cardiovascular fitness will be fine. He goes, I got no worries about me being fit enough to do the 50K. It's more so my knee and being able to last that long. So he knows me quite well now. And he said, look, you will do your 50K with your knee. If you do not look after it between now and then, you will spend 50Ks crying. But you will finish, because he does know I'm stubborn. So I've been given 3 weeks rest, not allowed to book any more races, and only allowed to do bike, like cycling, and stepper if my knee allows for that. But really focusing on building that strength up in my glutes and my abductors, and also my calves. So I've got very well developed calf muscles, and that would also come from salsa dancing in heels for hours and hours for years and years. But my physio is very brutally honest with me. He's like, you've got lots of mass, like muscle mass. Obviously I've been building for a long time, but he goes, the endurance just isn't there. So we are taking a very different approach to training, to body, how I use my muscles. The focus is not building now. It's really about getting those nicely built muscles I have to withstand hours and hours and hours of continuous use. So that's basically it. Besides that, I'm sitting in my new van. So I bought a van mainly for soccer mum stuff. I did have a Prado before, but I actually thought this will be pretty cool for when I do the ultra, because my family, who will be my crew, could travel around from aid station to aid station in this, as opposed to my 4-wheel drive I used to have. This has just got a lot more room. The kids love it. I even decked it out with LED lights. We've got a bed further back there. But initially I bought it just because I do spend a lot of time at sporting clubs and ovals for my kids' sports, and I just wanted to be comfortable pretty much. So that's my update for week 21, 22 and 23. Good morning, it's race morning. This will be my 3rd half marathon and 4th long distance run. So yes, starting the morning off as my usual, my bagels, Vegemite and peanut butter bagels, a nice heavy load of carbs. To be honest, I haven't really prepared for this race at all. The last time I did a long run was for my 30Ks, and that was like 5.5 weeks ago. So today will be 21.1 half marathon distance. And yeah, in the lead up, the longest I have run is 6Ks, because if you remember, I had some really bad knee issues. So going into this race, very underprepared, but I do have a physio appointment tomorrow. So that was like kind of my like, oh, okay, if I screw up, I can see my physio. So yeah, we're just going to go slow and steady, not looking for a hardcore race. Just want to finish. And the intention is just time on legs to start building some time on those legs up again, because, I really haven't been doing any long runs. My body is feeling pretty tight because I joined a new gym. I've started to really lift heavy again. So there is a lot of muscle soreness and tightness going on, but we'll see how it goes. You know, what's the worst I can do? Don't finish. At least I showed up, right? Okay, stay tuned. Almost 2Ks. Just hit Henley. Kilometer 6. My knee is blown up. So is my ankle this time. Kilometer 7. $11 Ks in, the knee is hurting, but I'm okay. It's become a familiar hurt. It hurts a lot, but it's almost like a friend. So just last lap now, 14.5 Ks. I stopped to get some drink and my knee's just seized, but I'm gonna keep running. Holy shit, Batman. These? I don't know why I've been like resisting gels. This is so good. 17.5 Ks. Just gonna walk for 30 seconds. I've barely walked at all. Again, this is incredible. Those who know me know how much I love food. I would never trade food for anything. This, like, it is so good. I would even consider using it as a topping on ice cream. It's that freaking good. Anyway, how good is this view? Home stretch now. I can do this. I'm in pain, but I can do this.
So that was 62. Yeah.
I did it! This is my 3rd half marathon, 4th long distance race, and yeah, done it. 21.1 Ks. I haven't checked Strava to see my time compared to the other races, but yes, in agony for most of it, but I've learned I'm very good at suffering, so that's a great lesson. And yeah, I'm actually interested to see how my body goes on a trail, because as I was pondering along, I was just thinking about the impact on the concrete, and yeah, that obviously adds to the stress on the knees. But tomorrow I've got my physio appointment and we will have a look at everything then. This is why I run, for the treats afterwards. This time I've had this is a lemon slice. Look at that.